Ladies and gentlemen, would you please make your way to these seats? The ceremony is about to begin. Will everyone please rise as the colors are presented by the FDNY Ceremonial Unit Color Guard and the FDNY Emerald Society pipes and drums. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by firefighter Olawale Lawal.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Firefighter Lawal. Please remain standing for the invocation by FDNY Chaplain, Reverend Dr. V. Simpson Turner, Jr.
Let us pray. Almighty and eternal God, we come before you today with grateful hearts as we gather to witness this momentous occasion. This occasion where the new executive staff of the Fire Department of New York is promoted and certainly installed. We thank you for the brave men and women who have answered the call to serve, lead, and protect this great city. Today, as they take on new responsibilities and step into positions of leadership, we ask for your divine guidance and blessings. Lord, grant these leaders wisdom to make decisions with clarity and compassion, and courage to face challenges with strength and integrity, and humility to serve the people of this city with honor. May they uphold the values of justice, duty, and sacrifice. And may their leadership inspire all who serve under them to do the same. We now, Lord, ask for your protection over all the firefighters, EMTs, the first responders, and military personnel who risk their lives daily for the safety of all of us. Watch over them as they protect our communities and surround their families with your peace and comfort. Bless this new executive staff with unity of purpose, strength of character, and an unwavering commitment to the mission of safeguarding the lives and well-being of the people of the greatest city in the cosmos. We ask also your blessings on their family who have loaned them for this purpose. These and all blessings we ask in the name of him who made it possible for us to be here. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Turner Jr. Please retire the colors. Will everyone please be seated? Once again, good morning. Good morning. We're going to do it again and get some more of that feels energy. Once again, good morning. I'll take it, I'll take it. My name is Captain Andrew Brown. I would like to welcome you to today's promotion ceremony. I want to take a moment to introduce the members of our dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until the end while I say each distinguished member's name. Fire Commissioner Robert S. Tucker. Hold on. Deputy Commissioner Dr. Kwame Cooper. Chief of EMS Operations Michael J. Fields. Chief of Fire Prevention Thomas Correo. Chief of Training, Mike Myers. Assistant Chief, Fire Operations, Kevin Brennan. Assistant Chief of EMS Operations, Cesar Escobar. Chief Fire Marshal, Daniel Flynn. Manhattan Borough Commander, Mike Agello. Queens Borough Commander, Joseph Ferranti. Deputy Commissioner, Don Nguyen. Associate Commissioner, Nafisa Noonan. Deputy Commissioner, Barbara Dannenberg. Bronx Borough Commander, Mike Woods. Staten Island Borough Commander, Brian Gorman. Assistant Chief Fire Marshal, Michael Kavanaugh. Deputy Assistant Chief of EMS Operation, Grace Cacciola. Deputy Assistant Chief of City South Operation, Joseph Pataki. Deputy Assistant Chief of City Central Operations, Stacy Scanlon. Deputy Assistant Chief of Emergency Medical Dispatch, Denise Werner. Chief Medical Officer, OMA, Dr. Glenn Aceda. UFOA President, James Brosey. President of the Uniformed Firefighters Association, UFA, Andrew Ansbro. Superior Officers Association President, Kathleen Newth. FDNY Chaplain, Reverend Dr. V. Simpson Turner, Jr. I would like to also acknowledge other distinguished members of the dais, FDNY chiefs, deputies, associates, and assistant commissioners, union officials, elected officials, FDNY members, and all the families and friends here today. Welcome to all. We will now hear from our first speaker, Fire Commissioner Robert S. Tucker.
Good morning, Chief Fields.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here on this beautiful and important day. You know, when I first became fire commissioner, I obviously had some feelings about this place and the wonderful men and women who work here. I've been an admirer of the fire department for years, but nothing could have prepared me for how impressed I've been day in and day out by all the people that make this place work. The level of expertise and institutional knowledge, the calm under pressure, the passion that's evident in each and every one of you, every single day in this job. Today, I'm beyond honored to make each of you a part of my team, publicly and officially. For the past several weeks, each of you has provided guidance, information, and counsel, and shown me just how valuable you are to me and to this department. And now we're a team. You stand before me with decades of experience, and you carry the kind of education that can only be achieved by doing. This is not a small feat. Your careers have been formed by thousands of fires, emergency medical calls, mass casualty incidents, and treating and rescuing New Yorkers in their darkest hours. And for the last several years, as you've worked up the ranks, you've been an example to those you lead. You've made difficult decisions on the fire ground and in operations. You are problem solvers. We also promote several civilians today. Know that the behind-the-scenes work that you do is critically important to this department, and your hard work is appreciated by all. It's what we do, guys. Our jobs are hard and challenging, and while the FDNY is steeped in tradition, each of you has adapted to change and responded according to the needs of the situation. I expect all of you to continue to do that in your new roles. You now enter a new chapter of your career as part of the Tucker team. Know I will support you and respect you and rely on your expertise. Know also I will count on you to lead by example, to think pragmatically about problems, and to keep the health and safety of our members your #1 priority. And perhaps most importantly, know how incredibly proud I am to promote each of you today. We don't just celebrate your new ranks, we celebrate the road it took to get here, the years of hard work, the years of doing the right thing, the time spent enduring difficult situations and sometimes managing difficult people. All of it has led you to this moment, to be the leaders you now are. Congratulations.
Thank you, Commissioner Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the swearing-in and promotion ceremony. We will now administer the swearing-in for First Deputy Commissioner. I will ask that the Fire Commissioner please step forward to administer the oath. Will Battalion Chief Mark Guerra please come up on stage, in front of the stage, to take the oath for the First Deputy Commissioner.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Mark Guerra,
Having been appointed to the rank of First Deputy Commissioner
having been appointed to the rank of First Deputy Commissioner
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
governing the department,
governing the department,
and will obey the orders and directions of my superior
and I will obey the orders and direction of my superior
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, First Deputy Commissioner Mark Guerra. Congratulations. We will now hear a few words from the new First Deputy Commissioner.
We're going to wait till Mom finishes her wild ride. Good morning. I'd like to thank a few people. First, Fire Commissioner Robert Tucker. Thank you. Thank you for having the faith in me to give me this opportunity. Commissioner Tucker is the right guy for this job. He's the right person to lead this department, and we're lucky to have him. Next, I would like to mention all of the units I have been a part of over the last 36 plus years, because you should never forget where you came from. Engine 237, Ladder 124, Ladder 135, Ladder 112, Engine 214, the ceremonial unit, and my great friend and partner, Joe LaPointe. And thank you, Joe, for all of this. And especially to the chiefs, officers, and members of the firehouse on Union Avenue, Engine 216, 108 truck, 108 truck, and the 35th Battalion. Being there for the last couple of years confirmed my faith that the future of this department is secure. I enjoyed every minute sitting around that kitchen table and listening to them talk about the job and seeing how much they all love it. They give me great hope for our future, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. Thank you to my friends and family, my sons Mark and Ryan, my brothers, my sister-in-law, most importantly, Mom and Dad. Dad, who signed me up to take the firefighter test when I wasn't sure what I wanted. Excuse me. He's not here with us anymore. But he signed me up for the test when I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And he always said to me, the fire department will be really good for you. And he was right. And Mom, who has been a part of the department since 1963. She was the wife of a firefighter, the grandmother of a firefighter, and an EMT. And she's the mother of this firefighter, who is now the first dep. Big round of applause for Mom. Thank you very much. The Commissioner has assembled a great team to lead this department forward. Chief of Department John Esposito, Chief Fields, and Chief Woods, and my team of commissioners, Deputy, Associate, and Assistant Commissioners. I would like to ask the executive staff and the entire department, whether you wear a uniform or if you're a civilian employee, to remember that we are a family, the FDNY family. Let's act like one. Let's treat each other with trust and respect as we move this department forward. Time goes by so fast. When this is over, we're going to feel like we were just here for a moment. And all I ask is that, as I always learned from the time that I came on this department, I've always been told, leave this place a little bit better than you found it. That's my plan. I hope that we all do that together. We are all the FDNY. Thank you.
Thank you, Fert. Oh, you gotta take a picture. Roll Tide. Thank you, First Deputy Commissioner Guerra. Next, we'll administer the swearing-in for Chief of Department. Will John M. Esposito please come up on stage to take the oath for Chief of Department? Please repeat the oath with the Commissioner.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, John Esposito,
Having been appointed to the rank of Chief of Department
having been appointed to the rank of Chief of Department
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
governing the department,
and
will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of Department John M. Esposito. Congratulations. We will now hear a few words from Chief of Department John M. Esposito.
Wow. Thank you, Captain Brown. Good morning. Commissioner Tucker, Chiefs, Commissioners, family, and friends. Welcome to the Fire Academy. Before I start, the ceremonial unit, training, the pipes and drums, this is their day. Every day, a few times a week, whether it's a promotion ceremony here or funerals around the area, the work they do and the support they give the department and our families is incredible. So great work to Joe LaPointe and our people at training. So thank you very much. Welcome to the Fire Academy, and thank you for being here today to celebrate our promotions. Special thank you for those that have traveled from out of state, especially my son Thomas, who is back from Florida, so welcome home. It's great to see you. To begin, I am honored to be appointed the Chief of Department. I realize the tremendous responsibility, and I look forward to continuing facing the challenges ahead. I'm not sure when I first thought this was a possibility, but I am still a little shocked by it all now. So I look forward to continuing to work with the chiefs and the managers across the department, including those promoted today, and the team that Commissioner Tucker has built. We are a unified team moving forward to protect lives, solve problems, and make the fire department better than it's ever been. When I was in 8th grade, and I'm not going to go through every year since then, but when I was in 8th grade, I found a book in the library that I think has changed my life. It drew my attention because it had a picture of firefighters on a fire truck on the cover. It was the iconic book on the FDNY. It was Dennis Smith's Report from Engine Company 82. I started reading that, and I could not put it down. After I finished that book, I knew what I wanted to do, and that was to be a New York City firefighter. Several years later, I achieved what I thought would be my dream of being appointed to the New York City Fire Department, and it's been quite the ride ever since. Throughout my career, I have been very fortunate to work with some great people who have shared their wisdom and experience with me. They not only taught me how to do this job and how to be a firefighter, they also taught me about life. The examples that they provided of being a good father and a good husband have stayed with me. I am forever grateful for the kindness with which I have been treated by so many in this job. To me, the most important aspect of the job is to make sure that all our people in the field, our EMTs, our firefighters, our fire protection inspectors, our officers, paramedics, fire marshals, chief officers, that everybody is well trained and well equipped to do the job we ask them to do. In headquarters, I like to think that our job is to support everybody in the field that deals with the public. Our headquarters building in Metrotech is full of outstanding, dedicated people who spend their time supporting our people in the field. Thank you for the great work you do for us to be able to get our job done. In the aftermath of September 11, 2001, people from all over the country came to help us. We would not have recovered here without the tremendous support we've received. I think it is important that we continue to repay that debt when possible, and we have been doing that. We send our FEMA Urban Search and Rescue Task Force around the country to help other towns and cities with their disasters. We also send our incident management team around the country to wildland fires, complex incidents, and disasters to assist the local government with providing service. During these disasters, people around the country have come to rely on the FDNY. I know the people in New York City also rely on the FDNY to be there when they call for help. I believe there is a sacred covenant between the people and the FDNY. They know that when they call, we show up, no matter the emergency, no matter the time of day, or any other factors. For the 159 years that we've been an organized department, they call, we go. That is what we do, and that is not going to change. As your new chief of department, keeping our people safe is my paramount concern. Our people face dangers in every aspect of this job. The almost daily violence against our emergency medical service professionals is unacceptable and must stop. I do not understand why or how people who have sworn an oath to help others have become targets of such actions. We will all work together to solve this problem and protect our people, which are our most valuable resource. The cancer scourge in the fire service will also continue to be addressed. We know that firefighting has been deemed carcinogenic, and the toll it has taken on our people is unacceptable. We will continue to ensure all our members protect themselves from fireground contaminants as we implement additional measures to further limit exposures. Henry Ford, who's the founder of Ford Motor Company, is quoted as saying, "Coming together is a beginning, staying together is progress, working together is success." We cannot succeed alone, whether it's an individual company, whether it's an individual agency, or the city. We know that we have to work together and collaborate to succeed. We will only be able to achieve our goals by maintaining these relationships across the department and across the city. The ability to resolve our complex issues requires us to collaborate with all the different agencies throughout New York City. And I know that I have a lot more to learn to succeed as chief of department, so I will be relying on everybody here and everybody I work with to make sure that I know what I need to know. You know where my office is, so please don't be shy. There are many people that I need to thank that have helped me along the way and put me where I am today. First and most important is my family. Thank you to my wife, Nancy, who has been steadfast in her support and encouragement. We make a great team, and as I told you yesterday, you know that I am not here without you. So thank you very much. To my boys, Jack, Danny, and Thomas, you have grown into kind, smart adults. I'm pretty sure we're now at the point where I learn more from you than you do from me. Thank you again. And my parents, Pat and Bob, who have led by example. They knew the importance of education and have provided endless support and understanding. You are great role models to follow. Thank you. Now to my work thank yous. My executive officers, Steve Mikowitz, who has made the trip back from Florida. Thank you very much, Steve. And Abdelaziz, who always seem to know what I think 5 minutes before I do. I am grateful for their dedication, their professionalism, and their advice. Thank you both. I could not do this without you. And congratulations to Lieutenant Abdelaziz, who will be promoted here on Monday. He'll be promoted to captain. Congratulations. Commissioner Tucker, I know the reason I am here is because of the faith and trust you have in me and my ability to do this job. I greatly appreciate your support and agree with what you said here on August 12th when you were sworn in, that for the FDNY, our best days are ahead of us. And by assembling the team that you have, we will continue and move better into the future as the great department that we are. For the last 2 years, I've been the Chief of Operations and have worked closely with my predecessor, Chief of Department Jack Hodgins. His thoughtful guidance and strong support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Jack. And you should expect Jack, you should expect continued phone calls when I need the advice. As the Chief of Operations, I relied heavily on the staff chiefs. They are all dedicated and hardworking. Thank you for the support, the hard work, and the closed-door discussions. Your opinions and suggestions were always appreciated. Thank you also to Dawn Howell for keeping me organized and on time. I have also worked closely with John Sudnick and Tom Richardson, previous chiefs of department. Their deliberate approach and calm demeanor set the example. Thank you for that. To Kevin Woods, I'm going to try to stop doing my previous job. He's going to be the Chief of Operations. That's, as you get promoted, you are always more comfortable doing your previous job, and I'm pretty sure I need to get out of his way. I finally got out of his office earlier this week, so good luck, Kevin. Dean Costa, congratulations to Dean Costa. He's the Brooklyn Borough Commander. He is retiring next week after 33 years of service. Dean was usually one of the voices of reason. His counsel and guidance will be sorely missed. Congratulations, Dean. And finally, I would ask for your continued prayers for our friend Joe Carlson, the 3rd Division Commander. Joe has a long recovery ahead. He is loved by all of us, and we will be there to support him. So prayers for Joe Carlson. Thank you to everyone being here today. I am grateful for all of the support and guidance I've had along the way, and I will continue to rely on that support and guidance. Thank you, and have a great day.
Another big round of applause for our Chief of Department, John M. Esposito. I will ask that the Chief of Department remain on stage for the rest of the appointments. We will now administer the oath of office to the rank Chief of Fire Operations. Will Kevin F. Woods please come up on stage to take the oath for Chief of Fire Operations? Please repeat the oath with the Commissioner.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Or you raise your right hand and repeat after me. We're very organized up here. Chief, thank you. I state your name.
I, Kevin Woods,
Having been appointed to the rank of Chief of Fire Operations
having been appointed to the rank of Chief of Fire Operations
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
in the Fire Department of the City of New York,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
according to the laws, regulations, and orders
governing the department,
governing the department,
and will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
and will obey the orders and directions of my superiors
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chief of Fire Operations, Kevin Woods. We will now hear a few words with Chief of Operations, Kevin Woods.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome, everybody. As already mentioned, that was my son Sean who was holding the Bible. Sean's a firefighter in Engine 281, and I'm grateful to have him as part of my swearing in today. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Thank you to Fire Commissioner Tucker for this opportunity, for having the confidence and trust in me. It's truly an honor and privilege to serve as a Chief of Fire Operations in the largest fire department in the country and the greatest fire department in the world. And congratulations to our other promotees, First Deputy Commissioner Mark Guerra, Chief of Department John Esposito, Assistant Chief John Sirocco, Assistant Chief Malcolm Moore, and congrats to all others getting promoted today. I worked alongside and learned a great deal from the entire staff these past few years, and I'd like to thank you for your support and your guidance. A big thank you to our entire team. Again, this team starts with my fellow staff chiefs, who I work closely with every day. Today is not about the position of Chief of Operations, but the whole team, and this job requires it. These are not just words. I speak from the heart when I talk about teamwork. Most importantly, this team includes our fire officers and firefighters in the field. It is our job to support them. In firefighting, an operation can be severely affected without teamwork or trust. I would be remiss if I didn't mention our support staff or our support team on the 7th floor and throughout the building at headquarters. Thank you to my executive officer, Mike Scollin, and thanks to my other assistants, another shout out for Abdel, Sean, Rona, and Dawn, my executive assistants, and many others. You make the FDNY look good from behind the scenes, and it does not go unnoticed. And a thank you to my driver, Rob, who has been with me for over 5 years. In addition to my team at work, I also have a team at home. Can't forget this one. I'd like to thank my wife, Colette, for all of her unwavering support throughout my career. We are truly a team, especially with the many years of grueling studying for promotional exams, and we pretty much run our structured household like a fire company. Our son, Sean, who you met, is a firefighter in Engine 281, the pride of Flatbush. He is here with his wife, Sam, and their daughter, Riley. Riley's our first grandchild. She was 9 months yesterday, and I think she likes me. I'm her favorite. Our daughter, Emily, is also here today and is no stranger to the FDNY, as she has played the violin for a few 9/11 ceremonies. Also welcome to my sister, Pam, my brother-in-law, Frank, my sister, Kathy, and my brother, Battalion Chief Danny Woods, who recently retired after 29 years. So thank you all for your support. So today I will mention a few words that I strongly believe in, such as family, teamwork and trust, support, dedication, loyalty, and one of my favorites, integrity. They go hand in hand in the FDNY, but definitely a large part of me. With my leadership style, like many of us, I love visiting firehouses and supporting the members in the field. A good leader will not dismiss the kitchen table conversation and the kitchen table recommendations. We have very talented and experienced firefighters and officers, and it's a good idea to listen to what they have to say. Many of our procedures, tools, tactics, training initiatives have started at that kitchen table. I try to gather information from all levels of the FDNY, both laterally and vertically. When I first entered Proby School on June 15th, 1990, I did not know too much about the FDNY, but immediately felt the connection. I loved the team concept. My first assignment was in Engine 201 in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. This was a great area to learn how to be a firefighter. I was broken in by many experienced firefighters and officers. This was not just another team, but a second family. And every firefighter in New York City feels that connection at their firehouse. My first captain, Bob Reed, along with Lieutenant Dennis Monahan, immediately had me reading firefighting procedures and citywide drills, if you remember what those were. This improved and enhanced my firefighter knowledge and skill set. I was hooked on the books from the very beginning and wanted more, and this led to study groups and fire tech. Studying was a long and grueling and dedicated process, and again, I owe my success in the FDNY to my family, my study groups, my structured Catholic school memorization tactics, and many other supporters. There's no way you can complete this journey alone. Again, teamwork. After getting promoted to lieutenant, I was assigned to Engine 239, then captain, Engine 233. I worked with great firefighters and officers in both places. My time as a chief officer in Battalion 1 in Lower Manhattan and Division 11 in Brooklyn were great experiences with constant challenges. As a chief officer, I learned to find balance. The day-to-day operational experience prepared me for staff. And my first staff assignment was the Staten Island Borough Commander. And this was one of the highlights of my career, working in my own backyard. It was pretty sweet. Of course, I worked with many great people along the way in all of these companies, and I would like to thank them for their friendship, guidance, and camaraderie. It is truly our people that make this a great job. As a chief of fire operations, in command of over 11,500 members, my goal is to continue supporting the firefighters, officers, and chiefs in the field. I am extremely passionate about firefighting and the FDNY, and constantly astonished when I watch our members in action working at an operation. In the FDNY, we respond to anything imaginable when people call 911, and this could be the worst day of their life. We solve problems and get the job done, and we are very, very good at what we do. I will continue supporting the members that ride the rigs and operate on those front lines. They make the FDNY look great. In many cases, behind the scenes at a fire, our members are doing the right thing when nobody is watching, and they are not looking for accolades. I am a big fan of the basics, whether firefighting, performing at emergencies, or training. Our policies and procedures in the FDNY are solid, and it is the basics that make us shine. But I'm always looking to improve and willing to try new initiatives. I will continue to give 100% of myself to this position and always support the department. After 34 years, I still consider the FDNY to be the greatest job in the world and would not trade it for anything. Thank you, enjoy the day, and stay safe.
Keep it going for new Chief of Fire Operations, Kevin Woods. We would now like to administer the oath of office to the rank of Assistant Chief. Will Deputy Assistant Chiefs John Sirocco and Malcolm Moore please come up on the stage to take the oath for Assistant Chief? Please repeat the oath with the Fire Commissioner.
I think we're waiting for some wives. Welcome, welcome. Very nice. I state your name.
I, John Sirocco.
Having been appointed to the rank of Assistant Chief.
Having been appointed to the rank of Assistant Chief.
In the Fire Department of the City of New York.
In the Fire Department of the City of New York.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
And the Constitution of the State of New York.
And the Constitution of the State of New York.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank.
And I will faithfully discharge the duties of such rank.
According to the laws, regulations, and orders.
According to the laws, regulations, and orders.
Governing the department.
Governing the department.
And will obey the orders and directions of my superiors.
And will obey the orders and directions of my superiors.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assistant Chief John Sirocco and Malcolm Moore, please, big round of applause. Another big round of applause for our new for our new assistant chiefs. Now we would like to recognize the promotion to Assistant Deputy Commissioner. As I call your name, please proceed towards the center of the stage for a photo. Assistant Deputy Commissioner of External Partnerships, James Harden. Big round of applause for Assistant Deputy Commissioner James Harden. We would now like to recognize the promotion to Associate Commissioners. As I call your name, please proceed towards the center of the stage for a photo. Associate Commissioner of Support Services, Jeremy Brooks. Big round of applause, please, for Associate Commissioner, Sports Service, Jeremy Brooks. And let's have a big round of applause to our new Associate Commissioners. Next, we would like to recognize the promotion of 2 Assistant Commissioners. As I call your name, please proceed towards the center of the stage for a photo. Assistant Commissioner of Family Assistance Unit, Dominic Joseph. Assistant Commissioner of Family Assistance Unit, Dominique Joseph, please, congratulations. Please welcome to the stage Assistant Commissioner of General Law, Karina Lesky. Congratulations. Congratulations, Karina. Assistant Commissioner of General Law, Karina Lesky. Congratulations to all. Let's have a big round of applause for all our appointments and promotees today. Chief of the Department, First Deputy Commissioner, Associate Chief, Deputy Assistant Chief. Please remain standing for the benediction by FDNY Chaplain, Reverend Dr. V. Simpson Turner, Jr.
Let us pray. Gracious and eternal God, as we come to the close of this swearing-in ceremony, we offer our thanks for the opportunity to witness this important moment of leadership and service. We pray now for your continued blessings upon these new leaders who have committed themselves to the noble calling of protecting and serving the people of this great city. As they embark on this journey, may they always be guided by the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" Help them to answer that question each day with acts of courage, compassion, and integrity, always placing the welfare of others above their own. Lord, grant them wisdom in their decision-making, strength in the times of trial, and a spirit of cooperation and unity. May their leadership inspire those around them, and may they serve with dedication, always mindful of the trust that has been placed within them. As they move forward from this day, may your peace go with each of them. May your protection surround them, and may your love fill their hearts. And we declare today that the best is yet to come. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Turner, Jr. On behalf of the Fire Commissioner, Chief of the Department, and other distinguished members of the dais, I want to thank everyone for joining us at today's promotion ceremony. Congratulations to our new promotees. This will conclude the ceremony. Take care of each other, and please, everyone, have a great day.